This is Vipa Podcast. Thank you for joining in our morning daily devotion.
Let's go trekking. That's the third of our series, Journeying Through the Wilderness. Not everyone enjoys trekking, and even if they do, not for days and months. For the people of Israel, the trekking path was an unfamiliar path and not a safe path. The place was new, the experience was new. They did not ask for it, but they were led into it. There was no choice given. Sometimes we too have no choice but to just go. We tread on untrodden path, unfamiliar path, and unprotected path. That is what wilderness is all about. It is a wild and uncultivated region as of forest or desert, uninhabited or inhabited only by wild animals, a tract of wasteland. It was through this kind of a place the Lord was leading the people of Israel. How was it possible for them to go through it during the day and through the night? I believe it was possible because the Lord led them as a pillar of cloud during the day and pillar of fire by night. Sometimes we stand at the entrance of the wilderness and ask, is it possible to go through it? Who will be there for me in this journey? You are asking, how will I take this long journey without any support? My friend, the Lord who protected and guided the people in the wilderness is the same God who will carry you through. It wasn't a smooth journey all the way. There was murmuring, grumbling, and anger. You too may feel the same as you travel through the wilderness. The questions you raised before God in your pain, people have tried to answer and have caused you more pain. My friend, your guide through the wilderness knows the answer. In Exodus chapter 13, verse 21, we read, "And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, so as to go by day and night." The Lord went before them. They did not ask him. It was the Lord who took the initiative to lead them, for he knew their heart of fear. Remember, the Lord will never lead you to a place where he is not able to go and where he is not able to reach you. The people looked back and saw the enemies pursuing them, and they began to cry to the Lord. In Exodus chapter 14, verse 10, we read, as Pharaoh approached, the Israelites looked up, and there were the Egyptians marching after them. They were terrified and cried out to the Lord. The Lord heard their cry, and the position was changed. Look at verse 19. Then the angel of God, who had been traveling in front of Israel's army, withdrew and went behind them. Isn't it wonderful? The pillar of cloud also moved from in front and stood behind them so that the enemies cannot get near them. The Lord never asked you to change your place. He changed his place. The Lord is telling the people of Israel, you have to just follow me. I will not only guide you, but also protect you in this journey. The journey may look long and difficult, but do not fear. Nothing is impossible with God. My friend, if God is for you, who can ever be against you? He will take you through the wilderness. He is responsible. Just trust and obey. Lessons that we can learn from the wilderness today are two. In the wilderness, don't look at the track. Look at the guide who is leading you. Secondly, you keep walking. The Lord will change positions to guide and to protect you. Trust him. If you are going through a wilderness experience and you do not know where to turn, you do not know what to seek, may I invite you to just trust and obey. Call upon him, and he is quick to meet your need. Have a blessed day.
For more details, please contact 916364252164 or email us to info@fibaonline.org.